Hello there, Pisces. Welcome to your August 2015 Runescope. With me, my name is Amanda. I just want to remind you to check out the video for your rising sign as well. That can give you some more information on this very general sun sign reading. Let me just get these runes cast. We dropped one. I'm gonna see if I can get it with my foot. I can't, it's too far. Let me just turn these over. Then we'll pause the video and pick up our lost rune. That's one of the drawbacks of such a small table. Be back in 1 second, Pisces. So I am back, Pisces, having retrieved our runaway rune, which was Yera. So let's see how the energies are going to play out. If you would like a reading specifically for you rather than a general overview, as these readings are, you can schedule an appointment with me. I do private consultations live on Skype. They're $65 and all of my sessions are 30 minutes. If you want to set up an appointment, just contact me at the email address in this video or below this video to schedule an appointment. It's runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. Also, I am going to be starting another online rune class. It's August 24th through October 2nd. The deadline to sign up for that is Thursday, August 20th at noon. It's $185 for the full 6-week course. If the runes are something you're interested in, if you have been interested in divination just to have a way to kind of get some extra guidance for yourself or enlightenment when you need it, the runes can be excellent for that because they are a smaller system than, say, something large like the tarot cards. That's a 78 card system, whereas with the runes, there are only 25 of those. So, and there are a lot fewer interpretations with the runes, really. Tarot have so many different ways that can be interpreted because of all the visual cues and symbols and things. But runes are pretty straightforward, so they can be a great way to kind of get an introduction to divination, or just to learn a way to get some guidance for yourself. So let me know if you want to sign up for that. Just email me at that same email address and we'll get you all set for that. Let's take a look here for August. I'm just kind of getting an overall feel for the reading here, Pisces. Your focus is in August. A lot of you, I feel like some of you may be trying to get pregnant. Is kind of the immediate breakdown here, because we have 2 fertility runes here right next to the Empress in reverse. So some of you may have encountered difficulties with that, trying to get pregnant. And this may be causing conflict in your relationship or with other people in some way. Now for some of you, this could just be a project or a new creative venture that you're trying to get off the ground, and it may just be a little difficult either to devote the time necessary to this, or you know, to get it where you want it to be. It's like, I want to go here, but I can't. I can't quite yet. Some of you for August, it may be, you know, with Ingwas here, that is an exceptional rune when it comes to luck and creating something and birthing something new and new beginnings, you know. So I feel like in August, don't be disheartened if you run into obstacles, or because I feel like the obstacles are good, really. There's a reason for the obstacles. So, I mean, maybe if this is a creative project, or say, maybe you're wanting to work on your home and you're just not having time to do it or something. Or maybe you're wanting to travel and you're not having time. It's probably because, you know, maybe it's because of work and because you're making extra money. Maybe there's a lot of overtime. So there's a benefit to whatever is taking you away from this. But, you know, it could be that you can't see it from where you are because you just want to focus on this. Same with if you're trying to get pregnant. Maybe it's because, you know, if you were to get pregnant now, the time that the baby would come would be particularly difficult, or it would be better if it were delayed for a bit. Or maybe it's because the right way is going to be a different treatment or a different course of action. So again, it's different for all of you, Pisces, because there's so many of you watching this, and this is a general reading, but yeah. There's some sort of new beginning that you're unsure of, or that's going to need a different direction, and you just may not see it completely in August. This can be anything new, though. This could also be a new relationship. So there may be something new starting that is a partnership or that you've been wanting for a really long time, but now that you've got it, you're unsure of it or you don't trust it, Pisces. So yeah, I feel like that will be your focus in August. I feel like there may be some concern for someone in your group or your family of origin. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is normally an earth sign energy. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. In the reverse, this is somebody who is maybe going through a difficult time. Maybe feels separate, because I feel like this is somebody who feels separate from the group, left out of the group, different from the group. And pages are often children, so this could be your child, Pisces, this, if you have an earth sign child, or, you know, maybe this is a child going away to college, or, you know, and is concerned whether or not he or she will fit in, because August is kind of the start of, you know, first semester for a lot of people. Or someone starting a new school where they're being picked on, or they don't feel, you know, they feel alone. I feel like this person is exaggerating things. There's a lot to do with self-esteem here, and also this child may be a bit withdrawn anyway, not really a joiner, more of a quiet, studious type. And you know, they may just feel vulnerable or very, you know, in a weak position. Now, Pisces, for some of you, this may be you. You may feel, you know, that if you're going into a new job or a new course of study, or starting a new project, or starting a new treatment to get pregnant, you may feel, you know, maybe there's a lot of naysayers for whatever this is, or for whatever direction this is, or this course of study, or this, whatever this is you're trying to do. People may be concerned for your financial stability, but you may be like, look, you know, you don't have to be concerned for my financial stability. You may be the topic of conversation in August, Pisces, because of, you know, and maybe behind your back, some of it of, oh my gosh, she's taking this horrible risk, or he is leaving that, well, good paying job to start his own business, or, you know, he or she is talking about doing this. They may be saying that about you, Pisces, and this may cause some conflict among your family or group, your friends. People just, they feel like you're taking a risk, or making yourself vulnerable or open to being hurt again in some way, Pisces. And, you know, for a lot of you, maybe this earth sign is the one telling you this, you know, warning you against this, you know, oh, you don't want to do that, or remember how this turned out last time. I feel like someone's just kind of, you know, they don't have the same perspective as you do on something at all. And the thing is, Pisces, I feel like, you know, whatever, if you feel like left out of the group, or like people are talking about you, or you feel vulnerable, we all feel that way sometimes. And it's out of that comes creativity and new beginnings, or, but yeah, there may be a fear of being hurt again. There may be a fear of being taken advantage of in some way. And that may be what this person is kind of telling you. But I feel like if this person is telling you that, they're only kind of repeating what's going on in your own head, Pisces. So some of you may be, yeah, thinking of making a shift or a change that would involve a risk, but I feel like it's just mental for August. Again, going back to this with the Ace of Swords. So maybe you're talking it over with this person. And you're like, yeah, you know, I'm thinking about doing this, or I feel like this could really kind of be the road I need to go down here. And yeah, this may be a year cycle. This may be a karmic cycle, because again, Gera was the rune that kind of tried to run off, but we captured it anyway. Yeah, whenever cards or runes jump out like that, I know they're to be included in the reading. And so yeah, this is actually something that needs to be done. It's leading to a karmic victory, or it's leading to a victory within the next year. So between now and next August, since this is the reading for August, huge changes in your life, Pisces. And, you know, so whatever has been stagnant, whatever you've been trying to birth or create or get off the ground or get going, whatever area of life has felt stagnant or just, you know, like a mill pond. No waves, no nothing, just kind of same old, same old. Change is afoot. Change is afoot. And I don't know necessarily that it's connected to this situation, but it may be. It very well may be. For a lot of you, what can't be changed in August, 3 of Cups, you're going to be partying. Pisces, you're going to be out having some fun. I think there's going to be a reason to celebrate. So, now this is also the reunion card. So some of you, you could be reunited with someone from the past. It does not have to be a romantic partner. Everybody jumps to that conclusion every time. It is someone you would want to hear from again. For a lot of you, though, this is going to be a family member, an estranged family member, someone connected to the family that you haven't spoken to in a while. This can also mean, though, nostalgia. So an old friend from high school, or it can be the old love coming back, but just remember, it does not have to be that. And either way, it's somebody that you are happy to hear from. So, for me, normally, it's somebody I don't want to hear from. You know, those types always seem to find me again. I don't know why. You've probably had a similar experience, Pisces, but it's like I cannot run far enough or hide enough to get away from those types I don't ever want to hear from again. But in this case, this is somebody you're very excited to hear from. You're glad to hear from them. You're glad. It's a reason to celebrate, cause to celebrate. So yeah, this may, and it may be more than one with the 3 of Cups. Maybe this is 3 people. Maybe you were a group of 3 friends and you've stayed in touch with one, and now the prodigal comes back, the one you've lost touch with or couldn't find. But definitely a connection to the past here, or to family ties, childhood, your younger years. But also, Pisces, I think a lot of you are just going to be having a good time in August. I feel like it's a very social month. You'll be getting out and about with your friends. You may be meeting new people, but I feel a lot of you, this will be your group or your peeps. Maybe there is a group of 3 of you that go out all the time. Definitely make plans to do that, because I feel like socially, you know, it's time to get out and have some fun. You know, because I think you're overdue for that, Pisces. So definitely enjoy the rest of the summer in August. Take advantage of it. Make hay while the sun shines. There's another cliche for you. You know how I love my cliches. So there's one for you. By the end of August, you're ready for September. You're just like, okay, maybe it's too hot. It's been very hot here the last few days, and you're just like, okay, you know what? I'm kind of over the heat of summer, depending on where you live. It may be winter if you're in the southern hemisphere. But yeah, you're just like, you know, I'm ready for the next thing. The Knight of Rods can also mean, and paired again with the blank rune, again, we're talking karma. We're talking something being rectified, scales being balanced. Something you've been waiting on finally comes to pass. And with the Nine of Rods, it's something that you have prepared for. So this can be like, say, you know, maybe there is somebody that, you know, you had a bad ending with. Maybe, you know, a friend, a family member, and you've kind of been preparing what you would say if they came back. The Nine of Rods indicates that you're going to get that shot in August, maybe even September, some of you. I think the 9, again, could be significant, saying that September. All good things to those who wait is what they're telling me. All good things to those who wait. You've been very patient waiting on someone to kind of get their stuff together, Pisces. And there's more than one person for some of you that you've been waiting to kind of get it. And by get it, I mean, you know, how you treat others, the karmic blessings, the karmic cost, the karmic reward of inner relationships, and the importance of that. You've been waiting on some people to get it, and they're all gonna get it. That's the good news. They're all gonna get it, but some are gonna get it more quickly than others. And I do think that in August or September for some of you, because again, this is for so many people, you're gonna hear from this person, or you're gonna get some kind of information, sign that this person has, you know, come to terms with something, or is coming back around for forgiveness, for rectification, to balance those scales back out in some way. Now, Pisces, some of you may be a bit overwhelmed by this, because it's yes, you know, it's one thing to kind of rehearse what you're going to say to somebody if they ever come back around, but then to have them actually show up, it can be a little bit, oh, I had actually kind of started thinking that was never going to happen. And, you know, so even if you expect it, it can catch you off balance. I think that's why another significance of the 9. Some of you may hear from this person in August. There may be some sort of start here, but a lot of it's still in the mind. You're still kind of, okay, I want to approach this in the right way. But a lot of emphasis on communication. Some of you may actually travel to see this person. There may be a meeting scheduled, but it may take place in September. So August is the start of closure, moving on, and karmic balance, particularly in relationships from the past, including everything: family, friends, past loves, you know, whether or not you actually kind of move forward with this person, there will be, yeah, past hurts can be balanced out. Somebody's getting it. Somebody's getting it. Finally. Others will be soon to follow. So, great read, Pisces. If you don't feel comfortable taking action on anything in August, which many of you will not, and that is fine. You know, some of you may just exchange messages with somebody, emails, texts, that sort of thing, but not kind of do an in-person. I feel like an in-person meeting is imminent. An in-person kind of discussion is necessary, but that may not happen until September. However, you're on your way to that. And I do feel like for many of you that will be necessary, because you want to see this person again. You want this person back. You want this person to come back to you, to be back in your life, many of you. But you may be a little bit hesitant, or at least other people will be hesitant as to whether that would be good for you. It's up to you though, Pisces. It's your life. So that is what I see for August. Pretty exciting reading here, Pisces. Good luck with that, and I'll see you back here in September, and we'll see how this plays out.